There's so many people you meet in life. They come in and out like waves, moving with the tide. Some make much more of an impact than others. And some drift away, never to be seen. From time to time, the waves bring things from across the sea, which leave imprints in the sand that remain long after the tide has receded. I knew that was what Brian meant when he whispered, "Do you remember how it all began?" And the reassurance of his voice made me realise that this whole thing wasn't just a crazy dream. I'm home.
Where have you been? Do you know what time it is? I sent you for groceries ages ago.
Sorry, I lost track of time. Do you need any help?
No, I think you've helped enough, don't you?
Okay, well, I've got to get ready to go out with the girls anyway.
Okay.
Love you.
Get out of my kitchen.
Dear Finder, would you be so kind to write a reply to the above address stating the date and place of where this bottle was found? Also, would you be so kind as to give me a forwarding address so that I can let you know your letter reached me safely? Signed, Brian James.
Brian James. Dear Brian, I'm pleased to tell you that your letter has arrived in good hands. I found it at the beach near where I live in Denmark. This is quite exciting. I've heard stories about people throwing bottles out to sea, but I've never came across one before. I must ask though, what compelled you to do this? I look forward to your reply.
Brian, pick this up as we're leaving. Someone actually wrote back to you.
Dear Bente, thank you for your reply. Your letters arrived safely, but I was curious to see what's out there across the sea. It is quite amazing to think that looking out to the ocean, Denmark lies straight ahead of me. I've always wanted to go there. What is it like? Is it as astonishing as they say?
Dear Brian, the town I live in is very small, and there's nothing much to do. I've lived here all my life, same as my mum. She met my father here, during the war, where they fell in love and had me. But afterwards he left and went back to England, leaving her with me. What do you do? What's it like over there? I've always wanted to know.
Dear Bente, I'm proud to say that I've been working 5 years on the ship, the SS Tipton.
Hey, how are you? What's that? Is it the secret admirer I've heard about?
Attached is a picture of
Ooh.
me. The ship I work in as a boatswain officer. I am in charge of the general maintenance of the ship. I keep it running. It's real tiring. I work long hours. Sometimes I wait at sea for several days. Whitley Bay isn't that great. The place to stay in is nice. I'm sorry to hear about your parents. They must be quite lonely. Do you work or study?
Dear Brian, that sounds amazing. And I must say, you're quite handsome. I have a small group of friends, but we all want to move away to the city. I study literature in my spare time, so hopefully I'll be able to get a job doing what I love. My mum would hate to see me leave, though. I don't know what she'd do.
I am pleased for you, but please be careful. You don't know what he's like in real life.
Mum, don't worry. He's a perfect gentleman.
My dearest Bente, I'm so glad to hear from you. Receiving your letters is the highlight of my week, and it keeps me occupied during my time away. And thank you for the flattering compliment. You seem quite lovely yourself.
Dear Brian, I feel the same way. I keep trying to study, but I can't stop reading your letters. They're so uplifting and make me feel like my deepest wishes could come true.
My dearest Bente, would you... Dear Bente, would you wish to... My dearest Bente, what do you wish for? Do you wish to meet me?
Dear Brian, I like your thinking. Maybe I do wish to see you. What do you say? I would love to see the beautiful Whitley Bay. It had been a few weeks since I'd heard from Brian, but that didn't bother me. I'm sure he was busy out at sea. I kept wondering what he was doing. How was he? Why haven't I heard from him? Did the letter get lost in the mail?
Oh, I'm fine.
Looking at those pictures made me realise. Maybe he didn't care for me. Maybe he didn't even love me. This is a mistake.
What's the matter? Why are you so quiet? I'm talking to you.
What do you want to know?
I want to know what's wrong. You've been like this all week.
I just miss her.
You're going to have to do something about that.
Bente. Bente. Come on, Bente. You need to come out sometime to eat.
Get up. Come on, we're taking you out. Come on. Come on, get dressed.
Oh, I might just go home. I'm not really in the mood.
It's still early.
No,
There's
it's
so
so much time.
Excuse me. You fancy a dance?
Yes, she does.
No, not really.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Great.
When you see me walking beside her and your heart breaks 'cause you've always been there, then you'll know what it is like to be blue.
Bente?
It began with a note from a man. Put into a bottle, it drifted to another land. It lay on the beach for all to see. But who could have known? The reply would bring wedding bells for you and me.
One, two, three, four!